Okay, I think we're back. We had an OBS being OBS-y. So we're back, and here comes Dwight. So
I'm back.
The question was as follows. What was the last thing you guys wanted to know before we dropped? I don't know. You guys were.
Is it airborne or is it edible?
Yeah, we were having a conversation. Kate had just mentioned that it seemed as though there was no way to get in and get out with Ruby, and that perhaps we'd lost this round and it was time to.
So is one way we could get out. It would be to stop the yellow death completely. So there's no disease, there's no reason for no quarantine.
Do you think there's a single source of it?
There could be a patient or someone who is carrying it.
Do you think you can find a cure is the question? Because we go in there, we're going to get it. I mean, that's the problem.
I've worked in pharmaceuticals for a very long time. I would like to think that I could whip up something. Does Dwight understand that this girl has healing powers? You know, it's being explained. Does he know this? I'm assuming that Miss Oz would have told.
Right.
Right.
That has not been established that she's given you guys that information yet.
Well, why wouldn't she? We were on a plane for like hours. People wouldn't question why we're going after her.
Well, yeah, we can absolutely retcon it. Sabella, did you tell them that you saw her heal her mom?
Oh, that's really weird that you're asking.
She's on the hunt.
Because technically the only people that know about it would be you and Kate from what Dwight told you.
Dwight would definitely ask why we're going after
you and Jack.
This girl.
Right. I can't think of
why is she so important?
A reason why I wouldn't have announced. I mean, yeah, probably.
And that's information that was given to us before Sabella saw it.
Well, given to you two. They were given to you two.
Yeah, Jack.
Well, then Sir
Kate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Kate certainly would have.
Right. Would you relay the information as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I could potentially, Greta would probably add, I could potentially derive a cure from maybe Ruby herself. If she's immune to it, I could maybe formulate something to combat it.
Well, I have no doubt that you could do that, Doctor, but first we got to get Ruby, and I don't know how to get there.
I mean, right.
Anything.
You know, Dwight is not happy, not excited about the disease, you know.
I mean, I was just could not wait.
Right. Yeah. I don't think anybody is.
Greta's probably already wearing her mask.
Yeah.
I will let you know this. Here's what Greta could glean after having a night to kind of think about everything and maybe kind of, rack her own brain for it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe see if there's any dead bodies or anything nearby.
They don't have any. They don't have any infected bodies around.
Okay.
And with his spot healing roll,
out.
I can tell you that there isn't anything in the area.
Okay. Well, then you just think real hard on it.
Yeah. What you can come up with is that if it is in fact not airborne, then all you have to do is don't touch anybody that with the bare skin would be the only way to contract it. And if it's not in with the animals. If it's not in with the animals, oh boy, are we? Son of a bitch!
You're cutting in and out, kind of.
Yeah, dude, OBS is giving me massive fits tonight.
Okay, it's back.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do here is, Greta, you know that you just don't touch anything, and you should be fine if you go in there.
Mm-hmm.
He was eating something out of the water.
Okay. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, Greta will be like, as long as we do not touch anything at all.
We don't have IBS.
Greg, remind me how long Lancaster said it would be until the plane got here?
Day and a half.
Day after tomorrow. So when you wake up in the morning, it would be the next day.
Or there's the other plane that comes back every 10 days.
Right. I'm not willing to let them get her.
Are you saying that that's conversation?
Yeah, the accent was in there just a little.
Dwight asked, is she this important? And he asked the group as a question, not so much as a statement.
I think she's that dangerous.
That's good. I mean, I'm for going to get her, but I'll let the group decide.
No, Mr. Burke, you will not. I will decide. Now, the question that I'm asking myself is not how dangerous she is, but whether her life is worth the lives of all of you as assets in this fight. And that is a question I'm afraid I'm going to have to sleep on.
Okay, so that seems like a good place to quit. As we're not going to end it there, but that's where you guys go to sleep or rest or think about things.
Lots of thinking and preparations.
Right, and just at dawn in the morning, Dwight and everybody's probably starting to stir. Reginald comes to the tent and opens it up, and he says, pardon me, Mum, you're wanted at the line.
That's me.
Everybody, yep.
I'm not a mum.
Morning, Reginald.
Guten Morgen.
All right.
Yep.
Following along.
Yep. With my stuff.
When you guys get there, you see that there's like a makeshift gate kind of set up with 2 observation posts on either side. You notice that the gate is open and that Captain Lancaster is standing there and looking out, and he has a pair of field glasses in his hand. And just in the morning light, maybe 300-400 yards up the plains, up towards the mounting hill, you see a figure standing. And the figure swaying a little bit from side to side. And as you get closer, Captain Philip looks at you guys and says, then he looks to Kate in particular and says, "You call yourselves Olympians?"
Well, now that's awful interesting, Captain. Where did you hear that?
"I didn't hear it." And he hands you the field glasses. And he points.
Kate holds up the field glasses and focuses in.
So as the figure kind of in the light and in the focusing kind of blurs in and out, the first thing that you see is it focuses in on the chest. And you see hanging on a white, looks like a piece of white, like fencing. It's written, "Must speak to an Olympian," in English. And the outfit around it is that of a gray German officer's uniform. And as the field glasses pan up, you see the formerly handsome face of Joseph Dietrich as he is covered in boils up the side of his face, and his eyes are blood. One of them is bloodshot as he's barely able to stand as he's looking towards you all. And that's where we're going to end it tonight. All right. Yeah, guys, I want to get out of here before OBS kicks me out. I love this game. I love these people. And let's go right to Miss O'Callahan herself and see what she has to say about Another Night in 1933. Allison, take it away.
I don't even know what to say. I can't decide if that's the prettiest or the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
The latter.
Oh, God. Folks, thanks so much for being a part of this with us. Thanks for joining along. Thanks for putting up with all of our hiccups tonight. And I hope we will see you back next Sunday. Until then, you can catch me on Twitter pretty much every second of the day at Allison Robinson with 2 L's and a Y. Catch me on the God's Fall podcast, getting set up to record the second half of season 4 this week. And on WanderQuest as well. Would love to catch you on that podcast too. Until then, we'll see you next time.
Awesome, Allison. Lauren, Sabella, she had a hell of a throw tonight. A hell of a throw. They're still talking about it. The British officers did you see that throw? I saw that throw. It was an amazing throw.
It was the best throw.
It was the best throw ever.
Caliber.
Right. So what did you think of Another Night in 1933?
Oh, it's great. I've been looking forward to this all week. I am so worried all the time. I think I gave myself a headache from scrunching my brows together in stress. So, it was a real good session of Pulp Cthulhu. You can find me on Twitter at @ThatSaltyGinger and DM in tomorrow on Encounter Roleplay. Like, not Greg, sneaking onto Will's channel for me to DM, but just normal DMing at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, some D&D 5e. Yeah, I'm spent. Thank you.
Great, good stuff. Psychic, spent. Even with the technical hiccups.
I got all my magic points come back every hour. So haha.
Well, they're creeping back, which is great. Speaking about
she
creeping
did sleep
around,
every night.
Well, yeah. Speaking about creeping around and making sure people aren't peeking on anybody, the sniper Dwight Burke, Steve, how did you enjoy Another Night in 1933, my friend?
I enjoy it. Dwight Ray shoots something. I mean, he'll shoot the Dietrich there. It's bulled up over there. Anything you can get, he's ready to go. He's ready to kill something. It doesn't matter what. He's ready to get her and get out. That's his mission. He's not a standby person. He's ready. He's a man of action. And for all three of these ladies and Greg, and they do a great job. And everything they're involved in is probably awesome. And I'm just happy to be here with everybody. I have such a blast. We talk all week long. We've become real friends. We're going to go to Gen Con. So people, we're going to be in Gen Con, and we're talking big things for August. So I'll be at Gen Con. I don't even know what Gen Con is. I've never been there, but I will be there. So everybody be at Gen Con. That's where the party's at, apparently.
Yeah, you heard it here first. The sniper's going to Gen Con. The Dwight Burke, the good one. Okay, so let's go over
I will be at Gen Con.
Yeah, let's go over to Lindy. Lindy, Greta, 1933. She got a little wet behind the ears, but she's still a veteran. Let us know as OBS decides whether or not it's going to kick us off for good.
Greta had an interesting night tonight. She's like, great, the fucking plane's crashed in the water. Like, I'm gonna drown apparently. And but Dwight jumped in, and then Fraulein Ives, threw a wonderful life preserver in and saved her. So, that was pretty awesome. But all this Yellow Death stuff is super intriguing to her. I'm terrified, but she is just so into it. She just wants to get in there and study it. It's terrible. But you can find me online here next Sunday to find out more about this Yellow Death. And also on my own channel, Laugh Love Lindy, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. I do Dungeons & Dragons, video games, cosplay. Hopefully it'll be at Gen Con too. And also on Encounter Roleplay on Wednesday afternoons for Call of Cthulhu, not Pulp Cthulhu, where I'm a hobo. A crazy hobo.
Right. And thank you guys for sticking around with this massive OBS update thing it's trying to force me to do right now in the middle of a show. But I love you guys. I love these people I'm playing with. Strider, we'll talk to you next week, my man. And this is going to be, I'm not real fond of this next week in 2018, but let's hope we all get through it.
Don't forget about Saturday.
What about Saturday? Oh, yeah, we're going to do our psychometry and planes on Saturday for a bonus episode that will hopefully be
Saturday. I'm off.
A better technology turnout than what we had tonight, but we'll definitely find some secrets about our cast as the players are flying to Borneo. So you'll get to learn a little bit more about the insides between the ears of all the characters. Until then, we're going to raid our good buddy Grant Ellis. Let's go over there and just tell him what's up and give him some shit. But he's a good guy, so make sure you give him some nice
Grant,
shit.
but there you go.
Yeah. Yep, everybody. We'll, let's spend a week in 2018 because we have to, but meet us back here for 1933. That's where we all live anyway. Bye-bye.
Hate Germans.